Hello, welcome. The sign behind me actually says my name. Oh, I should put the lights on. 1 second. Oh my god. Hello, welcome back to the channel. Show you the sign behind me. It does say my name. Anyways, that aside, not what the video is about. I was all dressed up, but I got absolutely awful backache. It was really hurting, and I fought it for as long as I could, but my back was absolutely killing, so I got into more comfy clothing than I was wearing. But I still got all my jewellery on, so I guess that counts, and my makeup. But anyways, that aside, the video is not about my looks. I wanted to talk about my feet. Now, my feet are one of my biggest insecurities because of the fact that not only do on both feet I have bunions, but I have like curved toes and like the skin is not good on my feet because of like all the pressure, so I get like, what's the word, like really like hard skin, and like I get like pressure points, and like, is it called pressure points? It's like parts where the like foot is under too much pressure basically. So that's not fun. I do not like my feet. It's one of my biggest insecurities. 1 second, I'm gonna move because I'm in pain. But yeah, my feet, I don't like the angle now. My feet is one of my biggest insecurities that I have. Because they don't look like, well, at least growing up they didn't look like other people's feet. I remember vividly the first time I noticed my feet were different from other people's. I was in a swimming lesson for primary school, and we were all sat along the wall waiting to do our swimming lesson, and obviously we had no shoes or socks on, any of us, and I was looking down at my feet, and suddenly I saw my friend's foot, and I was like, oh, you don't have a lump. And they were like, a lump? I was like, yeah, where's your lump? Like, where's your bump? Where's your lump? And they were like, I don't have one. What? And I was like, but look, I have one. And so that's when I first noticed, when I was a kid actually, because I was already starting to develop a bunion. And in primary school I was quite young. I want to say it's probably like year 6, year 5, 6, so like 10, 11. Maybe a bit younger, I noticed that my feet were different from other people's. I think my feet are actually quite small, but I think they would be smaller if I didn't have bunions, because they're wide because of the bunions, and my left foot's bunion is worse than my right foot's bunion. Also, it makes shoe shopping so hard. Oh my god, I absolutely hate shoe shopping. It is torture for me because you're just trying on things on my feet, hoping something fits. And when I was younger, it would drive me insane because it would be like, nope, nope, nope. Okay, after a week, that hurts. It was the worst. I absolutely, and still to this day, hate shoe shopping. Shoes can look pretty cool. Just don't take me shoe shopping. I absolutely hate it, because for you, fine, I will sit back and enjoy you watching you get these ideal shoes, but if you try and fit shoes on me, I hate it because my feet are just awful, and I get self-conscious, and I just absolutely, I hate shoe shopping. I think growing up and finding it hard to find shoes and like hating my feet, the idea of spending time in a shop looking at my feet, thinking about my feet, fitting things onto my feet, and if it's a big insecurity of mine, of course I'm gonna hate shopping for shoes because I hate my feet. Also, another thing is I actually have pediatric footwear. I think that's how you say it. I have footwear that was made for me by the hospital to suit my walking, because I have cerebral palsy, so my walking is different from other people's. That's not everyone's experience, but that's my experience. My walking is different from other people's, and I walk on my tiptoes, so I mean, it was worse when I was younger, but I still walk on my tiptoes, so having those shoes there really does help to help that a bit, and it helps my walking and it weighs my feet down. But oh my god, some pairs of shoes that I've had have been too weighted. Like, I remember this one pair I got, I could not lift my feet off the ground. I was like, what is this? Like, I know I don't want to walk on my tiptoes, but I want to be able to walk as well, you know? And it was always like chunky models, and when it comes to me, I dislike anything shoe related. Do not try and talk to me about shoes for myself. I just don't like it because I have to think about my feet, and I hate my feet. What else? I have sensitive feet. They hurt a lot. Also, I've said this before and I'll say it again, stubbing your bunion is worse than stubbing your toe. It hurts so bad. And the skin is normally like red on a bunion, and it's just, for anyone who doesn't have bunions, they won't know what a pain they can be. And they deform your feet. They like literally deform your feet. Like, my feet are deformed. They're not how they should look. I'm grateful that they're not as worse as they could be, but I still don't like them, and that's okay. But I'm grateful for what I do have, but also I'm allowed to have insecurities, and I don't like my feet. I actually talked about surgery before for my feet, but they said if they removed the bunions, they'd just come back. And there was no guarantee that I'd be walking the same, and it was just a lot of risk for little result, because it was guaranteed, almost guaranteed not to work, and they just grow back and all this. They gave me these like things for my bunions, like toe splints. Did not get on with those, did not like those, did not know how to fit them, they were uncomfortable. I did not like those at all. So yeah, I dislike my feet is what you'll get from this video. I'm actually gonna Google the formal definition of a bunion so I can read it out to you guys, because I know what a bunion is, but because it's a YouTube video, I want to make sure that I explain it in the best way possible. Okay, a bunion is a painful swelling on the first joint of the big toe. Bunions are bony lumps that form on the side of the feet. The main symptoms of bunions are hard lumps on the side of your feet near your toes. Your big toe might also point towards your other toes, which mine does. Surgery is the only way to get rid of bunions, but things like wearing comfortable shoes and using insoles or toe supports can help ease any pain. I told you I did not get on with the toe supports. Did not like them. You may be able to prevent bunions by not wearing shoes that are too small or pointy or have high heels. See, with me, I can't really prevent my bunions because it's caused by my condition. I'm guessing it's saying that for other people who's acquired it through like bad footwear and bad, like, you know what I mean, like through, like, I don't know if you can get them through aging, but I know that a lot of older people have bunions. But I've had bunions from a young age because of my medical condition, and that's just how things are. And I'm sure mine will continue to get worse as I age, because they already are getting worse, and my feet are getting worse, and I'm insecure about my feet, but that's okay. But yeah, I think this has been a bit rambly, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave any questions you have below so I can answer them, and any experiences you have, please share. I would love to read them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, goodbye and have a lovely day, my friends.